Greetings. It's your brother Rajendra Amwatan, Nyami Adum. I hope you are doing well. So, as I've committed myself to do, to share with you some African stories for most of them for guidance, most of them for us to pick out the gems of ethical morals and just understanding of life and the circumstances of life. Because in life, everything is in divine order. So whatever we come across in life, in every situation, we should learn to give thanks. And most of all, the fact that we are here as humans is for us to share. Sharing is caring. Sharing is loving. We, like the sun just gives us its light, takes nothing back. The raw waters don't drink themselves. We drink it, it just gives off itself. The water that the sun doesn't shine for itself. The trees give us oxygen, we give them carbon dioxide. So there's an interdependency. So we should learn not to hold back, but to give and give and give. So today, the story I want to share with you is about two friends. Once upon a time, there lived two friends. They were so close to each other. Most of the people in their village called them Peter and Paul. One was called Manu, and the other one was called Nsia. So one day, they decided to go out to seek for jobs. Manu had a family of 4. He himself, his wife, and 2 children. And Nsia has a family of 6. He himself, his wife, and 4 children. So they set out to look for a job. And for months, they were not finding anything. They were not finding nothing to do. So their family were kind of starving too, because it was hard times for them. So one day when they went to look for a job on their way back, there was a truck that brings rice to deliver in their village. So on their way back, fortunately, they met the truck. And fortunately, the truck knew Manu's father. So they call out to him, and graciously he gave them each a bag of rice. Big bag. 30 kilos. So they both came home happily. At least their family have something to eat. So they still went for a job, but for some time their families have something to eat. But how long would you have that to eat? So in a month, 2 men, his wife, and 2 children, in a month, 2, before the 3rd month, they finished their bag of rice. And Nsia, his wife, and 4 children, for 6 months, they still were eating rice. Anytime Manu visits Nsia, there was rice. They still hasn't found job yet. So after 9 months, Manu goes in Nsia's house and they're still eating rice. So he began to question, what is going on? What is my friend hiding from me? Because me, my wife, and 2 children, we finished our bag of rice within 2 months. Insian, his wife and 4 children, family of 6. After 9 months, almost a year, they're still eating rice. So he began to kind of doubt what was really going on. What is my friend hiding from me? After a year passed, he said, no, my friend is hiding something from me. If you don't know, you ask. Most of the time when we don't know, we assume. And assumptions lead us to doubt. And it brings other form of negative energies. So him being a true friend, he decided to question his friend. So he went to Insia's house one day, they cooked jollof rice, they served. He sat down, he said, Insia, something has been troubling my mind for months, and I mean to ask you. He said, my friend, what is it? Why haven't you asked me? Obisafo Wanyara Kwan, the one who asks for the way does not get lost. Ask and it shall be given. So Manu asked, he said, we both got the same bag of rice almost a year ago, or more than a year ago. My family and I finished our bag of rice within 2-3 months. I've been coming to your house for almost a year now, and you and your family are still eating rice. I don't understand. What are you hiding from me? Is there something you know that I don't know? So Insia laughed. Oh, my friend, I have nothing to hide from you. You know, I'll tell you what happened. When I brought my bag of rice home, what I did was I fetched 2 cups and I gave it to my neighbor. I fetched 2 cups each and gave it to all my neighbors around. And I fetched 4 cups, I gave it to my mother-in-law. I give some to my wife's uncle. I sent some to my mother. I sent some to the old lady who lived 3 houses away, the widow. I sent some to the hunter in the back there. I just share with everybody. So when they get, they bring some to me. When they get, they bring some to me. When they get, they bring some to me. When they cook, they bring some to me. So that is why we always have food and we always have something to eat. So his friend sat back and he realized that when he got his bag of rice, he and his family ate the rice all by themselves. They did not share with anyone. Insia shared his rice with his whole community, his neighbors and families around, and friends around. So his house never lacked. They were always fulfilled. You see, in our lives now, in these times now, people are in need. But most of us, the fear of lack, the fear of not having. So we're holding on to what we have. We're not sharing. Those who are sharing, their pockets will never be empty. Their homes will never lack. They will always be fulfilled because they empty their cups. Sharing is caring. So let us learn a lesson from this story. That whatever that is given unto us, even our very life, is for us to share, is for us to serve selflessly, to give without expecting anything back. It's a hard thing to do. God, we live in a world of profit and loss. Whatever we give, we expect something in return. But true giving is just given without any expectation. So, my dear brothers and sisters, life always gives us the opportunity. To whom much is given, much is expected. What I'm sharing with you is what I received. I've been holding it for a while. And now I realize, at least, let me share. So I'm learning to be like Insia. Let yourself go. And God is in control. He will never forsake us. Because when you think that if you give, you lose, then you never had it in the first place. There is nothing to lose in giving. And I'll share another story with you another time. Love and light and peace be unto us all. This too shall pass. Blessings.